Welcome. Happy birthday, Pisces. Let's see what I know about Pisces on a personal level. We all hear about how sensitive Pisces is, and I would say honest, unless they are in an unusual state, like if things in life are affecting them and they are not their authentic Piscean, self. When you get a true, healthy minded, healthy, elevated Pisces, they are very honest. You can have the best conversations with them. You're going to get a natural, unfiltered feedback. And you will be able to resonate with them, and connect with them and feel like a real true closeness is what I remember about Pisces personally. So with that, let's see what the Moonology deck has in store for your birth month. And I do hope that you have a beautiful experience this whole month, including your birthday. Also, when I think of Pisces, I don't think of fast-paced or hectic at all. I think of calm. They're traditionally, I was going to say truly, calm, laid back. They won't rush you. You won't feel like you are in a rush when you are around a Pisces. And again, very trustworthy. If there aren't anything, and when I say anything that affects the Pisces, is because I'm very well aware of, and this may be true of the female or the feminine Pisces, but for the masculine, if they have been burned, if they have been in a relationship in the past that has, challenge them to trust again, then they can be, deceitful. They can use dishonesty in a relationship in order to avoid being hurt again or to avoid true intimacy. So that is what I am bound to say here from what I know about Pisces males. Pisces women, I'm not sure if that goes for the feminine the same as for the masculine energy. But let's see what, again, Moonology wants to say about Pisces. Oh, and money. Yes, financially, it's the same thing. Just like with love, you're going to have a very healthy, honest, straightforward. You couldn't have a better friend, Piscean. Or you could get the other side, which is just the opposite, dishonest, not reliable. If they've been burned, if they've been hurt and they haven't dealt with it healthily. Then with money, same thing. You can have a Pisces that really is good with money and it just stacks up and they are very abundant. Or you could have a Pisces that it's just not, when they have it, they spend it if it's the unhealthy relationship with money. Okay? Spend it all. Okay, here we go. Embrace the flow of life, Pisces. Full moon in Gemini. Okay. Let's get another. Embracing the flow of life like water. Step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries. Okay. And one more. I got two. Let's go for one more. First quarter moon in Leo, be humble. Be humble. Okay. That's funny because for the full moon in Gemini card, it says, have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? And I was just saying that a Pisces traditionally is not a fast talker. They speak very calmly and slowly. They are not really feeling in a rush. So it's funny this would come out, but a Gemini is. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini Pisces. Or maybe a Gemini is watching and they are involved with the Pisces. So you may want to slow down your communication if that's the key. Says your best bet could simply be to keep quiet for a while. You or someone else in this situation needs some space. Okay, so that feels like a love situation that you might be in. And the person may be rushing you, Pisces, or they may not be your speed. They may not be your vibration, not even on your vibration. So you want to be careful of that if that's the case, okay? And this is the Lovers, Gemini as well. Okay. Now next, first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. Something is holding you back from racing towards your next goal. Here we go with speed. Achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believe that you can create whatever you want. Be you. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't allow inhibitions or others' restrictions hold you back. Yes. Step into your power. That's what they're saying. Pisces, and though you do love others and you are sensitive to what people's opinions are about you, you can be that way. Spirit is saying, block out the noise of what anyone else says that you can't do. Even your own noise telling you you can't do this, or you can, you'll have to stay in this job indefinitely. Hey, companies close. It may be out of your hands at some point. Even if you wanted to play the safe route, sometimes a tower moment comes along and shakes you out of that company to do something that you are supposed to do. But you don't have to wait for a tower moment. You can start to see how you can make a way to do something that you would love to do instead of doing something that is just paying the bills, or that you feel obligated to stay stay working at. Something about work is what I'm feeling from this, that you rather do something you love, but out of commitment or obligation or, responsibility, you are just, and you can keep that, but always have a path or some kind of plan to do something else that you would love to do. Don't just keep your eyes shut and say, I'm going to just stay where I am. I'm not happy, I'm miserable, and never have a plan to do something else. Don't be afraid to be bold and take steps toward what you really want to do in life. And then next, be humble. What's that about? First quarter moon in Leo. Tension is in the air. You know that you can achieve your goals, which is half the battle. But this card suggests you need to be less show and more substance as you move slowly toward your goals. Slowly. It's like, yeah, this is a pace reading about pace in your life. Don't try to impress anyone with money. Avoid allowing your ego to overwhelm you. Don't opt for something merely because you think it'll impress others. Practice grounding. Okay. In a financial situation, slow your spending, slow. So there is a Pisces in the group that is moving too fast or showing off or feeling like they have to be materialistic, showy, flamboyant even, to show that they are worthy is what I'm getting. And Spirit is saying that's not what, be grounded. And don't care, again, don't care about what others think. Block out the noise, even your own noise telling you that how others perceive you or see you is important. Block it out and do your thing. Do what's going to make you happy, you know? Really going to make you happy. Not the oohs and ahs of the crowd. Not impressing everybody else who goes home, has their own life to live, and is not thinking about Pisces. Pisces has to live for Pisces. Let Taurus live for Taurus. You know what I mean? Let Sag live for Sag. You're living for you. That's what Spirit is saying. Since money is coming up and spending, let me pull a few cards from the money deck. And it could be two Pisces, I think, that I'm speaking of, which makes sense. Like the twins in Gemini, with this duality here, the symbol for Pisces are two fish. So there could be one that needs to slow down the wanting to impress, slow down the spending unnecessarily in order to impress others, be more grounded. And then there could be another Pisces who just needs to believe in yourself right now, be bold, take steps toward what you really want to do. Or this could be you all wrapped up in one, you know, both sides of yourself. Okay, Spirit, for Pisces this month regarding money, what do you want them to? Wow. It came out in reverse, money manager. And this says this card could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward, but it was in the reversal. Let me read the reversal. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. In the reversal, though, I thought that star meant in the reverse, but I guess not. In the reversal, I'm taking it as in this is for the Pisces in you, or the particular Pisces in this group that needs to slow down the spending, especially regarding showing off to others. And let's see. I'm going to go to the tarot and break it down a little bit. For these Pisces, the particular Pisces that has a money manager in reverse. Can you give me more for them? What is this about? Wow. All right, we got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, watching, gossiping, learning. I'm taking this as in you watching others or others watching you, and you realizing that they're watching you, or you're thinking they're watching you, or you're watching to see what others are looking at. Basically, it's like, to me, nobody's business card. That's what I'm taking from that. And you should realize that it's no one's business what you do with your money or how much you earn. Yeah, the sun. This is illuminated, okay? Let's go another. The Magician. Making it happen. Okay, so maybe people are watching you. They see you. It's obvious with that sun. You shining bright maybe with that sun, making things happen. That's what I'm getting from this. But they watch you and you realize that. Three of Pentacles, making it happen, working judiciously on something, mastering something. Yeah. Protecting it, or you are protected while you're mastering it, or you're standing your ground. You're really mastering something, standing your ground. This is all good. Yes, King of Pentacles. This is all good. So you are doing well financially. But even though you're doing finance, you are spending a lot, is what I'm thinking. And you know people are watching you. So let me keep going with this. Okay, King of Pentacles. With all your riches on for show. Yeah, Ten of Wands. But this might be a burden for you. This might be a burden for you is what I'm getting. It's a lot of responsibility. Yeah, the Emperor. You are the boss. And what do they say? Heavy is the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So you have a lot on you. And you want to look like the boss. You want to look. I'm picturing like a pastor of a church. Someone who is guiding others and knows, you know, they're watching me. So I need to show my affluence. But maybe being grounded is the better way to show people how to really live responsibly, in a grounded way, so that money is not easy come, easy go, because flashy money is easy come, easy go. So that's what I'm getting from this. But you are doing well financially, yeah. I'll say Nine of Cups. Yeah, these are all good cards. Very good, Pisces. You've got a good financial reading. So with that manager, though, in the reverse, Spirit is just saying don't let it go. To your head now. But no, don't let it, don't lose it. Don't be so foolhardy with it. Be careful so you could stay King of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting from that. But yes, you are in a secure situation. This particular Pisces that I'm tapping into. Now, spiritually, because you are a Cups sign, you are a very spiritual sign. You are very sensitive and tapped in yourself. So, let me get some cards out for that part of your life. So, for Pisces, my spirit babies. Oh, couldn't wait to jump out. What is this? Oh, wow, unconscious. Unconscious. Not awake, unawareness of self, prefer familiarity. I'm still feeling, I'm tapping into that Pisces that's looking to others to fill some gaps in your soul, to fill some gaps in insecurities, looking to others instead of relying on self to be complete. You know? So when I see him here, this is what maybe not even shows on the outside to others, especially with the wealth that you carry, the car you might drive, the suit you might wear, but inside they'll never see that this is how you feel. Okay, so you mastered the money game, but that's not everything to life is what I'm getting. And for a Pisces, money will never be everything. Yes, answers within, not without, not in the crowd of people that you hang around and strangers that pass by that you also seek their validation and approval. It's not going to ever fill you up. Connecting to your higher self, strengthening your intuition, letting your intuition guide you, and also answers within about how to be content in life. One more. Path of the heart, yes. Go within. The answers are within, and you'll find for Pisces, it's all about the heart. A path dedicated to romantic love. Main life lessons will be heart-based on earth to obtain emotional wisdom. So anything surrounding romance, love, emotions, true, authentic, unconditional love, that's going to fill you up. And this may indeed be new territory for you. You may be on that journey, setting out on that journey. Here we go, speaking of the future and journey ahead. We know now that your journey involves you pleasing Pisces and finding out what does that mean? What does your heart want? When you really sit with self and block out the noise, what does your heart want? Let's go to this tarot. Not tarot, this oracle. Let's see. Give me a card for Pisces birthday, birth month, for their annual. Thank you. Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process and Dharma. Let's see what captures this moment here. Shambhala, known as Shangri-La, is a city of light said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. According to theosophical teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. So really highly spiritual beings is what I'm getting from this. Okay. Every year, thousands make a pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of the hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, and Pisces, I believe, governs the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. If you feel it is calling you, or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. So it's talking about a lot of deep stuff, and yeah, you are Pisces, so it's going to give it, right? Okay. And as far as the Dharma, they form a great galactic and universal council of elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. And this card here, I put it back, but it was saying that you had a journey, and I showed you like a path ahead, and this was going to be you seeking new territory. Your world is about to open up big time spiritually, is what I'm getting from this. And a lot of awareness of self and how you fit into this world. And it won't be about the, I would say, shallow world of, okay, flexing for others. It's not going to be about that. Your message. When things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. Take time to gather your energy. Spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. And you must allow this process by blocking out that should be this whole, the title should be blocking out the noise, outside and inner, so that you can awaken, you can go through this deep journey, this spiritual territory you're about to embark on. You really need to block out everything that you've been doing, you've been thinking is important. It's no longer the case, is what I'm getting here. So Pisces, this has been your reading. I hope that you understood it and that it felt right for you. And I'm going to do other Pisces readings this month or this annual time. And in case this reading was not for a particular Pisces here. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.